Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you 5 natural remedies that I use for morning sickness. Now I was really blessed, my morning sickness wasn't that intense, but I did always kind of have this little undercurrent of a little queasy, a little acid reflux feeling, and I wanted something to help kind of take that edge off. So the thing that I relied on probably most heavily was peppermint. And I searched far and wide for a peppermint that didn't have sugar and didn't have NutraSweet, and it was not an easy feat, but I did find something, and that was these Zan menthol peppermints. And I checked it out with my pharmacist, and he said it was perfectly fine to take during pregnancy, but I would recommend that you check out with your healthcare provider for you. But these were great. I would pop a couple of them in after a meal, and they would just kind of take that edge off. They would get rid of that kind of acidy feeling and really would soothe my stomach. The next thing I did was I ate potatoes, any kind of way you can possibly imagine. I did them fried, I had baked potatoes, I had mashed potatoes, scalloped potatoes, I didn't care. But what potatoes did was they really absorbed some of that excess acid, and they just took kind of that nauseous, kind of queasy feeling away. And I think the reason why is because they're a very absorbent vegetable, and they also are very alkalining. They have a lot of minerals that are of alkaline quality, and so that really helped too. The next thing I did was have a lot of lemonade, believe it or not, because I think a lot of us, when we think of lemons, we think of it being really acidic and kind of an irritant, but actually the way the body processes lemons is very alkalining. So this was great. I would make big bottles of water, ice, put the natural, the squeezed lemon juice in there, put a little natural stevia, which is a sweetener, and it was delicious, and it settled my stomach, and it was a great way to get a lot of fluids in, which is also something that can help take the edge off of the nausea. The other thing I tried was papaya enzymes, and these are pretty self-explanatory. You can get them at any health food store, and they were particularly helpful if I went out for like a steak dinner or had like a bigger, heavier, or richer meal, because they help you break down your food, and again, it kind of helped me move this through my intestinal system and kind of took that kind of queasy feeling away. The last thing I did, and this was with the help of my nutritionist, so again, I'd recommend talking to your healthcare provider on this, but I took a bentonite clay. I used a liquid form, and what bentonite is, it's really a natural absorbent. Humans have been taking it for thousands of years, so it's not something new. And we really don't digest it, we don't assimilate it, it just moves through our body, and as it does, it really absorbs any kind of toxins or bacterias or excess hormones, just things our body doesn't need that's causing some of those nauseous side effects. So those are the top 5 things that I used. I would love to hear anything that you guys use to help you along with any of your symptoms too, because this is all about sharing best practices. But I hope some of this was helpful, and thanks for tuning in.